Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong. There, I had to show off my new ability. Last time, we ventured into the Shellwood, climbed up to the top, received a new ability, and fought a boss in the process, of course. Cannot forget Sister Splinter. Great boss fight. Absolutely should not leave her to the wayside in my memories. And then, we ventured into the top of Bellheart using the wall jump, defeated another boss by the name of Widow, which freed the town of Bellheart from its spidery grasps. And now everyone is safe once again, and this is now a new town for us to visit and not only buy stuff from, but also accept side quests from. Speaking of side quests, this time we're going to be doing a lot of side quests. This is going to be the first main optional content heavy video of the series. First of many, because almost the entire game is optional when you really get down to it. Beyond a certain point, of course. Let's start off by talking to you again, because I think I only talked to you once last time. What do you remember of your time caught up on the thread, Pavo? It is difficult, upsetting even to think. Strange, sad memories, not my own. And my own thoughts smothered amidst the tangle. If one could choose to connect themselves to something grander, that curse may seem a wonder. For myself, it now seems a horror. That's odd. You weren't able to, like, have your own thoughts in your head. There was thoughts of some other entity going and being forced into your skull. That's kind of creepy. Reminds me of The Expanse a little bit, if any of you have read that series and read that far into it. Bellheart, glorious gleaming and very, very safe. Sure. Stay a while before you begin your final climb. Very safe. Definitely isn't under constant threat of a large entity from above or anything. Hey there. I was trying to say hello, and then I said hey instead and kind of cut off. Pond Catcher Reed. So this guy's a friendly version of one of the enemies from Shellwood that were throwing spears down at the little water strider dudes. You seem hard at work, good bug. Are you a hunter of a sort? Of a simple sort, I'm a pond catcher around these parts. The last remaining, in fact. Us few Bellhearters are badly needing for fresh food, so my lone shell's carrying quite the responsibility. At least Shellwood Pond's still full of good meat, especially if your aim with a long pin's as good as mine. Anything else to say? Bellheart's lost much of its luster, but we still offer some comfort to the pilgrims who climb this high. That's all you say. So this guy actually, like, wanders back and forth between Shellwood and the Bellheart, and you can occasionally find him on his patrols and talk to him like this. I think it's pretty cool. The fact an NPC, he is not an enemy, is wandering around, and you get to actually, like, stop and interrupt them for chat. That's something cool that the first game never did, so it's cool to see here. Greetings, shopkeeper. It seems you recovered well from that silken affliction. Well, I'm a clever bug. When that strange thread struck down from above, I shut up tight and huddled in my bell home. Might have been a problem for the others about here, but my store was flush with supplies, so no fear I'd go hungry. Your preparedness served you well then, although your store now seems quite bare. Yes, I'll admit the wait was longer than I'd anticipated, and a bug has to eat. I'll have more to offer you once my courier turns up. No doubt he's been avoiding Bellheart since the curse set its sights upon us. That's right. Okay, so this is a shop, but they're only selling the memory locket and a rosary necklace, which is yet another way to convert your rosaries into an item that is not lost upon death, but you lose rosaries in the process. I'm not going to do it. I'll keep that memory locket in mind, though. That is good. Then right here in the wish wall, so we have silver bells. I'll be happy to get this one out of the way. Let's get this. Let's just take all these side quests, add them to our inventory, I guess, because I'm going to be doing all the wishes I can anyway. My missing courier, Frey of Bellheart. We just talked to them. My dear little courier was last seen in Shellwood. Please someone find Tip and send him home along with all of his precious stock, and then that will unlock items in the shop, other than, like, the one thing, you know. Then there's crawbug clearing. Creation of the halfway home. Those blasted crawbugs are flouring up my roof. There we go. I've come up with a clever solution to keep them away, but I need some help and quiet at the halfway home. Alright, so we'll have to return there eventually. Now, what is my side quest menu looking like right now? Because I think I have a number of others. Oh no, these are the only ones. It's these as well as the Hunter's Journal, so which we're already getting a work on. I'm sure there are more quests available down at Bone Bottom. I'm mixing up the town's names now. And so we will definitely go back for that at some point. But first, we have some more bell homes to visit. So yeah, these people live inside of giant bells, and I think it's pretty cool. And if you go inside and pay enough attention, this interior is swinging back and forth very gently, as if we're inside a bell. That's such a cool little detail. I love it.
What? Who is it? What you've got? What do you want?
I am just a traveler, one hoping you were not too badly affected by the cursed snare set upon this town.
What binds them outside means nothing to me. None of them have my keen sense, my respect for the past. Use seem able, though. Sneaky, too. If you find any fine old stuff, anything with a history to it, bring it here. I'll take it.
I don't know why you sound like a toad, but I guess this is the voice we're going with.
But what's this? I smell something on you right now. You have a relic for me.
Give relics.
Yes, this fits in my collection well. Look what I have.
So unlike the first game, every relic is a more or less unique item with unique lore. And this is a way better interface than the first game had with its relics, where you get to actually like scroll between them and read them like this, instead of having to give them one at a time. You also get a rosary reward for it, so yeah. Bone Scroll, faded parchment containing the last words of Lost Pilgrim. Till I die here in the damp dark that join those poor sods, trapped to stumble, aimless and empty till their limbs fall to dust. I'm sure your spot of death was way better than all your other friends. I'm very proud of you for finding a great spot for your grave. Choral Commandment, Decree of the Citadel, dirty and warm. Or not warm, worn. Full chamber to the kingdom of the White Worm. Claim the Weaver in half part. Last of their line sent strong with silk. Resistance anticipated quell with rune cage. They're talking about us. This is the order to capture Hornet and bring her to Farloom. We finally found it. So yeah, the White Worm is like the Pale King from Hallownest from the first game. Claim the Weaver, that's us. And they wanted us because they sense strong silk in us. Good to know.
More then! Bring me more relics of the past! Records, seals, idols! Let's gather up the history of the world and hoard it all here, nice and safe!
If I happen upon more curiosity of the kingdom's past, I may visit again. Until that time, keep yourself safe. I love how this creature's body's like going all throughout the walls. It's really funny. Alright, don't think you have any extra dialogue? I want to visit this house ASA possible, as Monokuma would say. By Claw, are you then our savior in the shell? Standing so calm and cool on entrance to Pliny's Bell home. What clue, sir, tells of my part in your town's liberation? By your blade, fierce warrior. Any fine pinmaster would detect the sign of deadly work upon that needle's edge. 'Twas a vile curse that struck here. No simple bug nor basic pin could have granted our release. No! That blade, though, so expertly clutched in claw, that could well have met the task. It was you who got us free, yes? I'll grant you've sharp sight, Pinmaster, and your saving is fortuitous. This blade that restored your town would now benefit from your service. Well, yes, I've a busy backlog of pins to tend, but your gracious heroism decrees that unique weapon receives my care this very moment. What say I take a look? So you can upgrade your needle's damage with this guy, just like the first game in the Nailsmith. The first upgrade is, from what I can tell, completely free, so no reason not to do it. Of course, it's not free, you have to defeat Widow first, but you know. Needle sharpened. Bonva, it is done, brave warrior. By my expert claw, your strange blade has received some fast, sharp shine. It shall cut cleaner than ever before. Your efforts provide great aid, Pinmaster. You have my thanks. Don't have to be so formal about it, Hornet, but I suppose you are receiving services from someone. Yeah, we got the sharpened needle. I believe the damage value of the needle is the exact same as the nail from the first game. It started dealing 5 damage, now it deals 9 damage. It'll gain 4 extra damage every upgrade. However, this game has an extra component to the damage system where every single enemy has like a defense value at pretty much every nail upgrade stage. And most of the time, as you upgrade your nail, enemies get more and more defensive and take less damage from your attacks. But it's overall meant to balance it out, so it's like the enemy dies in 2 fewer hits or something like that. Your skills are impressive. My needle stings from your care. But I must ask, can the blade be honed further? You seek further sharpening? Further than Pliny does provide? Impertinence! But maybe? But no. You hesitate. Then is it possible? Are you incapable? Should I seek others within the kingdom? I love how Hornet is threatening to never use his services again. Wait. Yes, seek not others, but an oil, fabled and fine. With it, the Citadel once brought gleaming edge and point to its pins. Though the Citadel's pinmasters are long past, some small store of that miraculous elixir may remain within its halls. Were even a meager drop pilfered and gifted upon Pliny, your blade could shine brighter still. Just know, dear friend, the veiled bugs would be oh so unkind to the thief who'd claim that fine prize for themselves. Pinmaster's oil, yet another wish. This is going to be more of a long-term one. I don't think we're going to get this done anytime soon, but it's there. I will find the oil, Pinmaster. My needle has seen much use in this cruel kingdom, and I suspect many more battles are due. I will value your further skills upon my blade. It is a dangerous wish you accepted, this poor pinmaster. I really hope this one's professional desire does not cost you your life. Probably speaking with some kind of accent there, the way he says welly, but I don't know what that would be. Alright, nothing else we can access in Bellheart as of yet, and I think I heard Chakra in that direction? Hold on, I must confirm the sightings of Chakra for myself. Chakra, would you please provide me the map I already have and don't need? Poshanka, child-wielding needle, this heart home is cut free of its curse. Tell me, was it your blade that brought its saving? My shock would be great if another here managed the feat. I slew a tall creature above the town, a weaver I suspect, though one twisted in purpose. My voice and claw it aided, perhaps guided the thread that strung the town. Weaver! Those vicious old things? To our young we tell the tales, but had thought them long dead, only corpses bound in spires. This one still lived, though if it was a weaver, it was broken in a savage way. Its own silk was bound, pinned deep within its shell, a cruel punishment I've not before witnessed. Even broken, my envy remains. A weaver's fabled skills. To meet one in combat means great challenge and great pride in victory. Ah, you're selling the hunt markers now. So these are red map markers that we can attach to the map wherever we want. Why not? Let's buy those. I'm about to finish some more wishes, so I'm going to get a lot of rosaries from this anyway. Alright, yes, I finished your mapping stock. You might have more to say, but in the meantime, I think it's about time we get started on our first wish for the episode, because I'm 12 minutes into this recording, and I'm gonna have to go eat dinner at another place in not too long, so I'd like to get this done pretty fast, if possible. So to get the silver bells, we must return to the upper areas of Bellheart. Now, just the area down below is the main town, like up here is the same tunnels with the same enemies inside of it, as well as our newly found, I guess, silver bells that we were hunting. Thing is, this silver bell quest, of all the collection quests, this one might just be the worst one in the entire game, because, yeah, not just because of that, and this guy that, oh god, he's gonna be annoying, but also because, if we can find one of them, so I can show an example, the silver bells that you seek spawn completely randomly within the walls and the floor of the place, and almost all the time, it never spawns enough silver bells at once for you to collect all of them that are needed in one pass of the room. So you have to pass through this room multiple times, deliberately re-rolling their placements just so you can do this. It's like you're grinding to complete a side quest for absolutely no reason. I really don't like it. This is definitely one of the side quests that made me go, you know, these quests could be a lot better than they are, I'm just saying. Here's one hidden behind the brush there. Hi, I did not realize you existed. It's probably a pretty mean thing to say to someone. I didn't realize you existed there, but... Okay, here's another one that's somewhat lucky, and I'm locked into the item pickup animation. Not that it really matters. I think we already have these guys' journal entry fully unlocked, so no real reason to keep killing them. But I only have found 2, and I think you need 10 to complete this quest. Just why? Why make us go all over the place, constantly respawning these bells until we have 10 of them? This is just annoying. Like, is this really what Hollow Knight needed? Is this really what people were asking for from a Hollow Knight sequel? Alright, here's another one. Now, this does at least give me an excuse to go check out another area of Bellheart that, for a long time on my first playthrough, I never knew existed. And so I can discover it far earlier than I did there, which is, you know, the actually intended point to discover this area. This is a very strange sentence. It's fine. I promise, it's fine. It's not weird at all. That's just my opinion. Alright, now I'm just thinking of that one video. It's like, how do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion! And it's all edited so their voices are slow. Alright, let's see. What's our wish progress? We need 8. Okay, it's not 10 like I thought, but still. I guess let's start heading down. I'm not sure if you can find silver bells where I'm about to go, but we're about to find out. So, there is a secret area in Bellheart that took me forever to discover on my first run of the game that I was just talking about 3 seconds ago, and now I'm gonna go show it all to you. So, we've already unlocked this bell station, right? Yeah, the bellway station here. What you want to do then is go this way. Look at this, secret area. This took me forever and a day to discover. I hope there are more silver bells down here. It would be really, really nice. It would be really nice and simple. Okay, I think there's at least more enemies down here, so there should be more silver bells down here. If there aren't more silver bells down here, I will riot. What if the side quest says above? Above and below. So, see, there we go. Okay. I guess this quest is supposed to hint you that there's something below Bellheart, but, you know, you access it inside of the Bellway station, which I find kind of strange. Like, you'd think you would just find a way to go down and make your way down here from there, but no, you have to go through the Bellway station, which is not properly represented on the map. Hi. What do you want, slave? Slave? I am a traveler, stranger, not a slave. Exactly what a slave would say. Be gone! Okay. Noise from above has returned, that pitiful clamor. The threads have been cut. You. It was you who cut them down. Do not deny it. Why should I deny it, sir? I severed the thread and defeated the creature guiding the curse upon the town. Are you displeased? Displeased? If I breathe, if I live, I am displeased. Only the dead are satisfied, and not always. You are a slave, and a nuisance. Begone! Someone woke up on the wrong side of the fucking sewage tunnel. I think that's supposed to be a bell, but it looks like a sewage tunnel to me. Oh god, I didn't mean to dash towards you, sir, sorry. I will stop bothering you now and leave you to it. Leave you to grovel inside of that overturned bell. Maybe you're like the chosen undead. Maybe you keep being respawned every time you die and you're just sick of it. You're sick of the endless cycle of death. Possibly. Oh no, I didn't realize that was there. Weird that it did like a hazard respawn. Oh, hi sir, I'm back again. Accidentally met you again. Oh god, hello. I'm gonna get you with this, because it one-shots you. Oh yeah, I want to say silk skills are also increased in damage whenever you upgrade your needle, so yeah, it was extra good we did that. From what I can tell, oh, there's one. Finally, god damn. This quest sucks. They are way too uncommon, and you have to get fucking 8 of them. It's ridiculous. I feel like if you're unlucky enough, it's possible not a single silver bell even spawns. I don't know if that's actually how it works, but it feels like that's how it would work. Okay. I can't go down there because the dude's in the way, so I just have to sit here and wait for him to come back up. Maybe I don't have to. It flew. He seemed to fly down a lot further than I thought. No, don't knock him back down there. That's not what I want. All right, there's a corner that means nothing. Okay, yeah, you can totally just hide in that little area there. Ooh, spikes from the floor. Oh no, it's like Deep Nest. Guys, remember Deep Nest? Okay, that's an open hole in the floor. That's another spike floor. That's another enemy. Very cool, very nice. Okay. That was an interesting way to move around the room. Hello there. Oh no. There we go, I avoided it this time. What's up here? Another enemy, shut up. Okay, where is this? Is this somewhere I've been before? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. So we'll fall back down here. I don't think there was anywhere else to go. I think that's just a shortcut back up because this place isn't confusing enough to explore. And hey, check this out. Check out where we are. This is back in the Marrow. Now, I believe there's actually something extra I can do in the immediate vicinity. Oh, yeah, there definitely is something extra I can do. And we will be making our way toward that eventually, but I might save the major stuff for next time. I think for now, we'll head back into the Bellheart and we'll try to find more of these goddamn silver bells. All right, please, please spawn more silver bells for me. Please, please, please. More silver bells for Jade. I am not Jade. Jade is my cat. My cat really wants silver bells. My cat really wants to complete this quest. Oh, please. I must complete the wish, then I will be fed kibbles. Kibbles for Jade. There's straight up no silver bells in this entire region. We're going back up. This sucks. This lower area sucks in terms of this quest. What do you mean above and below Bellheart? I found one down here, and I know if I keep like leaving and going back, more will spawn. But still, it's like there's nothing down there. Better if I go back up. I don't get why there's only one elevator on this side and not an elevator on the left side of Bellheart. You'd think that there would be 2 connections into this upper area, but what do I know? Okay, so for my plans for for my plans for the rest of this video, beyond this point, I'm planning to do the quest to find the courier for the shopkeeper so we can unlock their stock. And then I'm gonna head back down to Bone Bottom, see what wishes are unlocked down there. Yeah, we get it. Your bells, you're cool. You're falling out of the ceiling and I need to avoid you. I get it, okay? Oh, hey! Speaking of falling out of the ceiling, it's the only bell I want to see falling out of the ceiling at this point. Oh yeah, we'll head back down to Bone Bottom, do some of the quests there, and then that might honestly be enough for one whole video. I did go on longer last time, but that's just because I had a goal in mind. Here, though, since I'm just doing a bunch of optional stuff, I don't really have a goal in mind, so we'll stop it whenever it feels natural to do so. God, not only is there not that many of them in general, there's also not a lot of space for them to spawn, especially if they want to make them all spread out like this. Alright, gotta go in and out of the doorway here. Another one spawned down here. These enemies are so annoying. Doesn't really narrow it down with the rest of the Silksong enemy roster, you know? What enemy isn't annoying in this game? Oh, now we've unlocked their journal entry. Okay, now I can stop killing every one of them that I see. So I should probably keep killing the big guys for as long as I can. How many more silver bells do I need? Can I be done with this? One more. Okay, one more. We're almost there, guys. We're almost done. Okay, there we go. Get me out of here. I want to be done with this stupid quest. See, this is why I don't like this type of quest. Because, like, the first Hollow Knight was a game that had so much content in it, but it never required you to grind for anything. Silksong kind of requires you to grind for a lot of things. Even if you manage to keep a good hold on your rosaries and you don't lose them for dying a lot, you still have to play the grindy fetch quests if you want to do everything in this game. And that's just kind of annoying and really bothers. It's one of the things about Silksong that really bothers me compared to the first. But I'll definitely have more time to complain about that as we go. I will say, I do think the side quests get better in the late game. There's a lot more good ones at that point. Very early on, you get more of these fetch quest type things, but, you know, even then, that's not great. Like, you're starting off with the most worthless side quests of them all. Silver bell deposited, excuse me, I got 8 of those. What do you mean, silver bell deposited? Ah, you're back, sir. You have anything more to say? You've met... Oh! Wait, it's a different guy? You've met Framus? She's usually stocking useful items for travelers such as yourself. Oh wait, no, is that the same guy? I can't remember what his name was before. Ah, whatever. Okay. Courier quest, right? That's the one I wanted to do next? Oh, he's flying up. Where does he go? I'm actually curious. Okay. Do I want to switch out my tools? I don't think I've used these very much, so I think I'll just keep them on. Oh yeah, we got this last time, the polyp pouch. Honestly, I think I'm gonna switch out Druid's Eye for the polyp pouch. I think that'll be good. Especially because I don't know what polyp pouch does to the flea brew. Does it say what it does? So polyp pouch will apply a poison effect to every red tool. So if these throwing knives here are now afflicted with poison. Sorry, Frey, didn't mean to scare you there. They're now afflicted with poison, which will deal poison damage to enemies, but I don't know what the flea brew does with this. I'll be interested to check that out. I don't know if I've ever used the flea brew so far, but whatever, we can always check out its, like, special poisoned version as our first time using it. Alright, so the dude went out to Shellwood, right? The courier guy. Reed, how dare you attack me like this? I thought we were friends, buddy. Alright, I also like how that guy's named Reed, and he comes from an area where there are reeds because plants. Haha, funny pun. Okay, so I think this is one of those types of quests where it's like, you have to sniff something. We've done those quests before, right? Yes, right here. We got a pile of stuff. We gotta track it. This is where the courier went. Wow, he has a big backpack. Look at that. That is impressive, man. Especially for how small of a bug he is. When you actually see him, you'll see. Okay, when we go up here, we've already been up here before. Okay, seems like he took a stop in here and then went back this way. That's kind of cool. It also kind of leads you up into that area naturally. That's pretty cool. That's one way I appreciate the side quests in this game, is how they use them to show you new areas that you haven't been to before. I think the game could use a tiny bit more of that, and the side quests could be a little more interesting than just go find this person. Plus, they do kind of keep using this whole sniff and track them gimmick a lot throughout the game, and it gets kind of old pretty quickly, but, you know. Aside from that, I do like how they're used. Okay, seems like the guy got himself lost in this chamber. Pretty sure I already have these guys' journal entry, so I feel I see no reason to continue with that. We're gonna keep going down, keep yelling timber. There's a corpse of a dude, a veiled bug, as we know them. Ah, okay, I think I hear him. No more need to track him by scent, we can now track him by sound. And he's being harassed by 2 little flying dudes. Get rid of him, and he's safe. Perfect. Oh, this horrible beast are gone. Many thanks for you, mighty warrior. It was a simple thing, small bug. I assume you are Tip, the courier? Frey, the Bellheart trader, seemed concerned for your safety, and for the cargo you carry. Yes, she sent you? Well, she needs to learn a little patience. I'm as barely been away, but still, it's like a leg for me you came. I'm gonna have so many struggles trying to voice that guy, wow. Wish granted. Did that say promised or granted? I could have sworn it said promised, but I'm pretty sure it said granted. Well, I must be off now. That old dreadful goblin in the bell will come after me herself if she's not got her goods. Wow, you have some good lift, my man. Okay, we could go back and see what's new in Frey's shop and also continue to talk to the courier once we're in Bellheart, because he does linger there, I'm pretty sure. But since we're right above Bone Bottom, we may as well just go down, pay another visit to this town, see how everyone's holding up, and see if there's any more side quests for us to do. First off, I'd like to talk to this guy once again. Your travels have taken you far, haven't they? Well, I'm yet to even start my journey. Shameful behavior for a pilgrim, really, to tarry here so long. As the Shrine Handmaid says in Dark Souls 3, best not tarry long. I see no shame in it, sir. Your life is your own, and need not be squandered at the ghostly call of the Citadel. Journey out for your own sake, or not at all. You truly aren't a pilgrim, that's for certain. That's blasphemy, spoken with friendly intentions or not. These poor guys, man. This kingdom gives the pilgrims absolutely nothing and is like, yeah, climb up to the top and battle all these creatures on the way. You can do it with your sticks and stones. We believe in you. And yet, I don't recoil from what you say. Perhaps I'm not much of a pilgrim either. You should say something more, right? Ah, yes. Never shared my name with you, did I? Awfully remiss of me. It's Pilby. Been nice spending time with you, miss. Likewise, sir. It's been some time since I had such ample opportunity for friendly conversation. My name is Hornet. It is good to be properly acquainted at last. It is possible for you to miss out on learning this pilgrim's name. I'll explain later. Hornet, eh? Strong name, that. It certainly suits you, miss. Rest here with me as long as you like. I'm not ready to leave yet, and a little company is always nice. I guess we may as well rest here? Yeah, okay. I was just a little worried that, you know, something may have happened when I sat on that bench. I'm sure it's nothing, though. Oh, traveler, would you stop and make trade with? This is the same dialogue. Yes, I would like a max shard. Please, 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 get me that first max shard. Max shard? What the fuck am I saying? Mask shard. There we go. There's only one wish here. Ah, the terrible tyrant. A skull tyrant, largest of the Marrow's loathsome bony predators, prowls the cave above the Great Path. Slay the beast and keep us all safe. Reward is a necklace. I'll do it, though, because it does actually give us something new to fight. That's pretty cool. This is another one of my favorite types of quests. Something new is prowling around in this area, and you have to go track it down and fight it. Because not only does it give you a new thing to fight, most often a new thing to fight, sometimes it's not a new thing, but you know. Not only does it give you a new thing to fight, but it's kind of cool how, like, enemies start inhabiting the old areas that you've been through before. And then you have to go in and, like, find it, and it's something new to do in this area you thought you were done with. It's pretty cool. Aside from that, though, it is kind of more just like, go backtrack to this place and kill this new threat. I'm so glad they could have been super boring with it, where they could have made all of this type of side quests just have you going to fight repeat bosses or something, or to go fight some new enemy gauntlet somewhere. They could have been so boring with it, but thankfully, no, that is not the case for the most part. Okay, I think we want to go up. We have to find some new stuff to track. There's piles of stuff that have spawned all over the place, and we gotta find them and track the enemy. That's how it worked just a bit ago. I want to say we should anyway. I'm pretty sure that's what we do. Hold on. I think I vaguely remember where you end up going for this. I think it was somewhere in here. While we're here, we may as well also see if we can use our wall jump anywhere that's special. Hello, yes, you're so impressive with your little spikes. Your little spikes are so crazy. They're so cool. Alright, Oh yes, I forgot to mention something. Last time I saved 5 fleas, completed the first side quest for the flea caravan, and that triggered them to move up to the area where we fought Greymore. If you manage to, where we fought Morwing in Greymore. That's more accurate. If you manage to do this before fighting Morwing, you will skip the boss at that point in the game. This feels suspiciously open. What is... Oh, this is where the flea caravan once was. It's now empty, I see. Nothing else to do here, though. Since it's all empty. I guess it's not here. Let's keep going. 2 rosaries next to this guy. You're a pilgrim. Did you appear here after the fact? I wonder if... I think sometimes pilgrims can, like, exit Bone Bottom and then be found dead somewhere along the Pilgrim's Road. And that may have been what happened there. Bit of a shame, but it's alright. We can't do anything about it. Pilgrim dies, a pilgrim dies. That's just the unfortunate truth of the matter. Ooh, I think we can complete... Hold on! I think we can complete a 5th mask. There's another one this way, right? Oh, well, there's a secret chimney right here. Oh, God. Okay. I know, though, that there's one somewhere in Deep Docks we can go get. And now I'm very excited about the prospect of getting another mask. I might take some time to go get that before I continue hunting down the tyrant. Yeah, I think we can get ourselves a 6th mask this early. Can I say a goddamn thing today? It's weird, because, like, I think my word choice is okay. I think my enthusiasm is okay. But holy shit, my pronunciation is totally off base. I don't know why. However, that's been the case the last, like, 50 Omen C2 videos I've ever made, with the weird exception of SCP Project Lockdown, where I weirdly commentated well in that one specific video and no others. I don't understand. I don't understand myself. Okay, we got one of you. I don't think this is where I have to go for the quest at all, but it's a cool optional area, so I'm checking it out real quick. Okay, nothing there. Neato. Seems to be a shortcut up to somewhere else. Okay. Ah, I see. We're accessing a new room here. This gets you silk. I don't want to use all of that. Speaking of which, I still haven't gotten a freaking silk spool upgrade. But definitely love to have that. Got the journal entry for those guys. We have now unlocked this door. I wanted to wait until it opened. You know, out of respect for the door. Oh. I think we're about to fight something. How you doing there, big guy? Oh god. This is the Skull Tyrant. This is the target of this quest. I'm pretty sure you are supposed to, track this guy down by smelling, but I didn't have to do that. I just accidentally stumbled upon him. Sure, whatever, I'll take it. Let's hit him with the poison darts. Let me see what this does. Oh, I think I give myself a poison effect to my needle swings that way. That's pretty cool. Where is this guy? Okay, he's right there. This guy isn't too hard. Okay, he's got a big stomp, launches stuff from the ceiling. I think he can roar at you and, like, shoot fire or something. But I think he mainly just charges at you and tries to squish you and all that. Once you get past that, it's not bad at all. There we go. Gonna heal real quick. He's just gonna hop in place, making himself very easy to avoid. This is the guy that I accept him dealing 2 masks of damage, because his attacks really aren't hard at all. And besides, you played for long enough, it's about time for 2 masks of damage to come to fruition, or to come out in full force. Okay, very cool. Gonna use more knives. There we go. Or sorry, use more 3-fold pins. That's what it's called, don't you know? There we go. Battle done instantly. Oh, I should switch back to the Reaper crest. I switched back to Hunter, I think, for something. I want to switch back to Reaper. It's a lot of fun. Crown Fragment. So this is the trophy we need to bring back to the Wish Wall in order to complete that wish. Very cool. See, wasn't that fun? That was a really fun wish, because, like, it gave us a new boss to fight, and it allowed us to explore more of this area. I wish more of the side quests in this game were like that. I think a good number of side quests are like that, but there are many that are just like, go kill these enemies until they drop enough items for you to get... Go kill these enemies repeatedly until you get 20 fucking shawls or whatever. And then you just... To complete that quest, you just go back through an area you've already gone through, killing enemies repeatedly until the game says you're done. It's really boring. I can't imagine how Team Cherry thought that that was a good addition to the game. But hey, it's their game. Their game, their rules. Okay. Let's go get the 4th mask shard from this area. I want to say you get it on the way into Deep Docks. Oh yeah, you should be able to climb up here. And then, you see that? Okay, yeah, this is something new we can do in the Marrow. And I never actually did this in my first playthrough of the game, so I'll be coming back to this right after we get the Mask Shard, though. Mask Shard first. That's the most important thing right now. I have been dying for an extra mask. It is about damn time we get one. Here's another one of my little problems with Silksong. It takes forever to get your first mask upgrade, but beyond that point, the mask upgrades are given to you relatively quickly. Oh, we have to fight enemies beforehand, don't we? All right, I'm just gonna heal beforehand. Let's do this. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's tango. All right, we gotta fight. Ow. Ah. Okay, so it does make your... Oh, and you emit poison clouds around yourself. That's cool. I'm already almost fucking dead. This is going really well. Oh no, oh no. Okay. Let me just do that. Okay, we're fine. These guys aren't that hard. They're not. They're really not. I say as I take hit damage. Ignore that. They're really not that hard. Okay, hit you. It's probably a 3rd wave if I had to guess. Yes, there is. Got one of you, and is that a new enemy? Or no, we've seen you before. Okay, you were in another Deep Docks Gauntlet. You were in the other Deep Docks Gauntlet because there's so many goddamn enemy gauntlets in this game. All right, wave 4, cool. It's just a bunch of these guys. These guys aren't bad. Once they're horizontal, you try to jump over them. Yeah, they're not bad. Aren't these guys called beast flies? There we go. Oh, they have masks on. I didn't even notice that. The slow-mo revealed that to me. Speaking of masks. At last! Six masks of health. What if I told you that this is the highest amount of health you can get in the entirety of Act 1? Yeah, I don't know why this game does that either, but it does. Let's open up this door. Yeah, it's so weird how, like, as you progress, more and more mask shards become available, but in Act 1, there's so few of them. It's really weird, but whatever. Okay, I did say I was going to backtrack and I was going to try that little minigame thing. I just spoiled what it is. It is a minigame thing. Because, yeah, I don't know. It came out before I could stop myself. I accidentally spoiled what it was. My bad. Whatever, we were about to find out in 3 seconds anyway. Up here we go. Look, someone's been setting up lights around here. I don't remember exactly where in the game this activates, but yeah, this little prison room, this is where we got the first red tool, the throwing knives at first, or the straight pins, as they're officially known as, and now someone has moved in and set up a little minigame center inside of it. Let's rest at this bench, fill out our map, spend all that stuff, and then let's talk to him. Oh my god, it's a ladybug. That's cool. Hola, welcome, my lady. So glad you found us here. I can see you're blessed with strong limbs and keen sight. Fond of frolics, are you? Keen to test your aim? We'd be right honored to play a little game with you. A little test of skill we've set up. I've no need to test my skills, sir, nor do I have time for frivolities, whatever. Oh, but we'd make it worth your while. A prize awaits you if you can meet our challenge. If you offer a prize, that changes matters. I can meet any challenge if the reward is sufficient. What are the rules of your game? Exceedingly simple, my lady. I'll provide the pins for throwing, and my associate will provide a target. Hit the target 15 times and you'll earn yourself a worthy prize. Start the challenge. Okay, so we have to hit targets with the straight pins, I'm pretty sure. Sounds simple enough. I think I'm down. Hola, time to play! Take these straight pins and strike the target when you see it. If you can strike the target 15 times, the prize is yours! Vavuma! Let's go! Oh god, okay, I see. Okay, I missed one. Probably have like 3 tries and then I'm out. I see, so I probably can't move any closer than this. No problem, I don't need to. Okay. How many do I need to get? Did he say? And am I time limited? I've never played this minigame before, just to be clear. This is my first time doing this, okay? That is, oh no, I'm gonna lose. There we go. Nope, I missed one. Hola, I have to stop you there. That's 3 times in a row now. You've missed your mark. I'm afraid that makes you the loser of our little game, with all due respect. Fret not, though, for we never tire of playing. Step over here and we can start another game. Seems to be 25 rosaries per play session, so I don't want to spend too much on this. 15 times. Oh, God, okay. I'm not allowed to move closer, right? I could probably make up for the spent funds with my necklaces, but yeah, I'm still pretty low on, I was gonna say rupees, rosaries. They both start with R, okay? How close can I get? Okay, I can't move past this red mark here. Very cool, and it seems like it can take as much time as I need. God damn it. To line up the shot. There we go, okay. There we go. Okay, okay. I'm doing it, I'm doing it. Nope, fuck. There we go. 5 more times, come on. I can do this, I can do this. 3 more. Oh god. Okay. How do you move? You move in a triangle. Okay, barely missed that, or barely hit that. Oh, barely hit that one too. Come on, 1 more. Okay, we got it 50 times! Hola, hola, that's it then! Our lady has struck the target 15 times! A beautiful victory! Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. A little levity is a balm in these troubled times, don't you think?
That's fine.
I'd have thought such games best saved for times of peace, but perhaps there is truth in what you say. There is truth in what he says, Hornet. And now that I've bested your challenge, you will produce the prize I have earned. Of course! I see you have a tool pouch of your own there, full to bursting with baubles and trinkets, no doubt. I'll fit another pocket onto it so you can carry even more tools and shards with you. A fair prize, wouldn't you say? Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. I remember getting that upgrade somewhere else on my first playthrough. I think there's more than one way to obtain some of the upgrades in this game, because I remember getting a tool pouch expansion somewhere else than this. It's possible that I, came back in the late game, got it, and then I forgot, or it's even possible I played the minigame and forgot. I don't know. I don't remember playing the minigame, though. I really don't. Anyway, that's good. So what does the tool pouch capacity do? Yes, if you're asking me, it increases our carry capacity for shell shards. As you can see, we can now carry 600 down here instead of 400 or whatever it was before. In addition, I believe we can now hold more of each tool. Yeah, you see that there's now a slot missing in each of those tools. We scroll over to the tools menu, we can see now 12 out of 15. These were once their maximum amounts, but now we can carry 1 more flea brew and 3 more threefold pins. So, very cool. Very good to know. Very good to have, I mean. You could probably play this more, right? The frolics haven't ended. If you hit 25 times, you'll earn yourself a beautiful necklace of rosaries. I say that's good. I'm good. I don't need a necklace of rosaries. I'm already about to get one from this other quest that I just finished. Okay, with that done, ooh, okay. There's a thing right here. There's also that I think we can go check out. Let's do that next. Why don't we go up there real quick? Because I think we can now access that place with wall jump. There is also the big strong enemy in that direction that we can now take care of, probably. I'm gonna choose to ignore him for now because I might save that for next time. There's a whole big thing past there, and I don't think I have enough time to get through all of it in this episode. I think that's deserving of its own video, and I think we'll do that next time. In the meantime, let's get up to the first thing that I said I would get up to. I have that, I have the extra shell shard tool on, right? Because I swear I saw one of the shell shards, glint. No, I don't. Okay, I was seeing things. Cool. No, I want to go this way. I want to glide. Where do I... Okay, down. These rooms can be so confusing to navigate sometimes. A lot more so than Hallownest was. Okay, random dead end up here. I don't know why that's even there. Why are there platforms there if I can't go up there? Oh man, is it so nice having more than 5 health, can I just say? Because now it's like the health bar extends past all the other little meters down there. All the icons for red tools. So now it looks like a proper video game HUD. It's kind of like an Elden Ring, where your default health amount is, smaller than the stamina bar. And once you get to the point where the health bar is longer than the stamina bar, that's how you know you've moved up in the world in that game. Alright, I wanted to switch something out. Yes, I wanted to switch back to Reaper Crest. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, the one problem with using Reaper Crest is I don't have a lot unlocked for it. I can put on one of these, probably. I used the Flea Brew a little bit. At least I did get some use out of it, so I think for now I'll just put on threefold pin and we'll call that good. For you, let's keep Pollet Pouch on. I think that's a fun thing to have. I'll temporarily go without the compass, though I will be seeking Frey the Shopkeeper's, whatchamacallit, memory locket, so I can get another slot on this crest as soon as possible. ASA possible. I have to say it every time now. Okay, this should be a new area we can access. Yes, indeed, we can jump inside of it. There's probably an enemy gauntlet, if I had to guess. It sure seems like one. Yep, okay, it's an enemy gauntlet. You are a new enemy. You try to squish me. Good thing is you're terrible at it. Any more? I was gonna say, if it doesn't come to life, that would be a most pathetic enemy reveal of all time. Alright, it's just a bunch of normal pilgrim enemies. It's a bit of a dark, confined space you have to fight them in, and that guy just lunged at me for some cheap damage. So that wasn't too fun, but aside from that, probably easiest enemy gauntlet in the game so far. Ah, a memory locket. Okay, I don't have to wait for the shopkeeper. Let's get a new one unlocked straight away. What do I want to get? Ooh, what do I want to get? What do I want to get? Do I want the blue? Or do I want yellow so I can put the compass on and know where I am in this game's freaking confusing map? Or do I want a red tool? I don't know. I think I'll go for yellow so I can put the compass on sooner than later. Because, you know, we're about to be buying a memory locket pretty soon, so yeah. I think that's a good choice of spending. There wasn't anything else up here, was there? I want to go back in and make sure real quick. Hopefully I didn't respawn the enemies that were here. That would be annoying if I did. No, I did not. Okay. So you just do that little combat sequence for a memory locket. Makes sense. Is there anything else beyond that point? No, okay. It was the weird tablet that said weird things. Otherwise, it's a complete dead end. I guess with that, let's head back to Bone Bottom and turn in our... Okay. Let's head back to Bone Bottom and turn in our thing. Whatchamacallit? The thing, you know. The tooth. From the not sentry, tyrant. My goodness, remembering names today is not exactly my strongest aspect. Hiya! It is me, Hornet, come to turn in a side quest. I'm very excited to do so, as you can tell by my jumping around, my jumping and frolicking. Let's do that. Another quest down the drain. So what's next? Down the drain? Wait, it sounds like I failed the quest. What should I do next? Heavy rosary necklace. 220 rosaries. That's pretty good. Ooh, I have craft metal. Should I take this to the smiths, the blacksmiths in Deep Docks? Get something new from them? I suppose I could do that real quick. What's next, though, aside from that? Krabba clearings. Okay, we should do that next, probably. This, I don't think... Okay, retrieve pale oil from the Citadel. Yeah, this is gonna have to wait a long time. We can also try to get more of these, but again, this is something we're gonna be completing naturally over time, so this is our final side quest for the episode. Let's get back to it. First, I'm gonna take a stop by these guys in Deep Docks. There's also something else down here I should be able to do, maybe? Wait, we talk to you again. No, you still have the simple key. I could buy the simple key off your hands if I use a couple of these. Do I want to do that, or do I want to save my rosaries for the memory locket? Choices. Tough choices. Difficult choices. I also don't really want to use the heavy rosary necklace I just got. I don't know, I like hoarding all of my rosary necklaces. I don't necessarily like using all of them straight away. I'll wait on the simple key. We'll head to the Deep Docks first, we'll buy stuff from the smiths, and then I won't be able to get anything from I won't be able to get the memory locket that I wanted, but it's fine. I can live without it for a little while longer. We can go take care of the other side quest, and then we'll see if there's anything else I can wrap up real quick, and that'll probably be the end of the video, because I am approaching 1 hour of video length recorded. Time is it in real life? Okay, it should be good. Should be good for the real life event I'm about to go to. It's not that special, it's just a dinner with my family. That's literally it. Alright, we'll go down. Let's see how expensive these items are. Hello there. Okay, Sting Shard. Vicious stabbing trap. We can build it. Just no disturbs us. These devious implements you conceive to kill. Yeah, that's fair enough. I hear this one is really, really good. So I'm gonna buy it, and I might start to use it. In fact, I might switch off my threefold pins. We got some decent use out of the threefold pins today, so I think that's fine. Okay, you know what I was saying about hoarding my rosary necklaces? Well, I am less than 10 rosaries away from being able to afford this next thing, so give me. Give me the 10 rosaries I need. Thank you. With the crafting kit, I believe, let's see, Require craft. The forge is always hot. Yes, indeed. Tool pouch and crafting kit. Crafting kits increase tool damage. They increase kind of the same way that your needle increases in damage, in that enemies do also start to resist your tool's damage more as it increases. However, tools deal a lot less damage than your needle does overall. I think the straight pin deals 3 damage compared to the default needle's 5. But yes, there are also 4 upgrades of those, just like there are 4 upgrades to pouch capacity. Apparently, I already had an upgrade to pouch capacity beforehand, and I was explaining it for no reason. Cool. Good to know. To be fair, it's somehow been a while since I've recorded the previous videos in this series. I don't know how it's been that long, but it has. Okay, this requires the simple key. I'll leave it marked on my map. Can I go up here now? I should be able to. I should be able to access what's over here, right? Maybe? Because I think I needed wall jump for it, and I didn't have it until now. Or maybe I just needed dash? Let's go check that out while we're here. And then I can head back up to Bellheart, see if I can buy anything from Frey. I probably can't, but we can try anyway. That rhymes. That just goes straight out to Farfield, so we want to head back left, and then go up. Ah! Okay, that was close. Oh, you know how I said I was going to switch out my tools? Well, yeah, I'm past a bench now, and I don't feel like backtracking, so, we're gonna keep going with threefold pin for a while longer, but I'll put on the sting shot eventually. It wasn't called sting shot, it was called, like, sting something. It was sting something, you know? Something stings around here, and that is what stings. How eloquently I put it. Alright. Hello? Oh, God. Very narrowly dodged that. Whoa. Bonked you on the head there. How? Very cool. You don't drop any rosaries. I'd like to get some rosaries back, so I think I'm gonna go kill some of these guys real quick, grab their rosaries, get back up to having enough to do anything with them, and, you know, have a life, pay rent, pay the bills that I need to pay. What just happened? What killed this guy? What the hell was that? I did not even notice. I'm gonna jump past you. Hi! Okay, now I can go up here with the dash. I don't think I could before, last time I crossed through here. Lost my breath a little bit there. Of course you burrowed, you piece of crap. Is that our first time fighting one of those? No, it's not. Okay, we fought some of them beforehand, before we even got dash, or right after we got dash, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so we should now be in this area. There's a bench this way. Okay, I can pay for it with 30 rosaries. I just got these 30 rosaries, but sure, I can splurge on a bench. Why not? Oh, I have to unlock this door from the other side. That's annoying. Hey, an excuse to switch out my tool, though. Let's make the rest of those. Then, oh my God, I'm so far away. Okay, can I just say, why can't you press a button? Press a button on the keyboard to switch between these menu panes like you can with a controller. This should have been one of the first things they fixed from Hollow Knight, and they still didn't. I don't know how they made this entire game over the course of 7 years, and they never once thought to give the keyboard players an equivalent to those buttons that lets you switch inventory, so you didn't have to scroll over to the arrows every goddamn time. It's one of the worst things about playing Hollow Knight with keyboard, and I am honestly shocked they didn't address that in Silksong. Like, come on. Oh. I don't want to fight you. Okay, I'm gonna go back the other direction first. I don't want to do that yet. I have other plans, you see, good sir. I will return to you, though. You are a very special enemy, and I will be returning to you another time. So let me get you marked, and then let's head up here, somewhere we've never been before. Ow. Screw you. Let me heal. Is this taking me somewhere I'm not intending to go yet? Oh, you know, I've been through here before. This is where we went on my way to get dash, but this is technically another area than the deep docks, so it's not marked on my map, because I don't have the map for this area yet. Okay, so I've already been through here. Then I think we've seen just about everything. Okay, so now we have to approach the bench from this side, from the far fields, which means I have to go all the way back down. This is gonna be fun. I love traversing Farloom. It's such a well-designed world. Not annoying at all. I'm just ignoring that guy. We'll be seeing plenty of those guys later on. Don't worry, we will have their journal entry yet. May as well take a little heal at this bench. Because, you know, healing is so freaking scarce normally. Uses an entire fucking silk meter to heal at this point in the game. Alright, down here, we want to go this way. Want to head to Farfields and approach the bench from the other side. I don't think it's going to get us any new items in the process, but it'll at least unlock a shortcut. And that's what I feel like doing right now. Then we'll return to Bellheart. How's that sound? How's that sound to everyone? Like I have to clear my plans with you guys. I was going to do them no matter what. This ain't a live stream. Oh, I'm supposed to be killing those guys. They have a Hunter's Journal entry. Even though they're completely peaceful. Oh man, I have so many chances to kill them. I have so many chances to murder an innocent creature, and I haven't taken any of them yet. I also haven't used these tools at all yet. I should fix that. So here's the passage we couldn't go before. Let me set one of those up. Yes! Ah! Haha! It is one of those things that Hornet used on you in her second battle in the first Hollow Knight, and you get to use them yourself, which is pretty cool. I think if an enemy gets close enough, it will attack in a huge radius around it and probably catch other enemies in the blast, even if they're not close enough. I hear from many players that this is a great tool, and I did not use it nearly enough on my first playthrough, so I'm definitely willing to give them another go here. Oh, I see. We have to do some platforming. Okay. I don't have... Hi-ya! There we go. Killed those two. We've already gotten their journal entry somewhat, but... you know, we're obviously not done with it yet. So this appears to be a platforming sequence. Yes, okay. That's fine. I can handle that. Jump up here. Look at these red spikes. These red spikes are beautiful, genuinely. Bouncing on those things is so much easier because I have the Reaper Crest. There we go. You know, I think to end this video, why don't I go collect another of such an ability? Oh my god, I did not expect to jump so high from that. That was weird. Alright, I gotta do all that again. That's fine, though. It kind of surprises me. I guess this is a minor-ish spoiler, but Silksong really doesn't have a lot of platforming in it compared to other games. That's cool. I like how that enemy is trapped in the, I like how that enemy was trapped in the cage and it broke its way out. Is that a pressure plate? Okay, no, it's not. Oh, man, and you slammed your way out. Why haven't you guys done that before? What? It took you seeing, like, an intruder upon your land to finally decide to break out of the cages? Why didn't you do that before? Anyway, what I meant to say earlier, I accidentally said, like, has a lot less platforming compared to other games. I meant compared to the first Hollow Knight. There is platforming, it is there, but it never reaches quite the same heights of challenge as the first game. Silksong is considerably more combat-focused, I think, than the first game is, which is a fine way to take things. After all, it's only natural that Hornet's, you know, moveset would be more befitting of a combat playstyle than a platforming playstyle. Then again, the Knight's moveset wasn't exactly tailored to platforming, at least from what I could tell, but, you know, whatever. Okay, let me hit you to death. Go down this way. Okay, that was it. That just unlocked a shortcut. Neat. So we saw some dudes in cages, and that was it? Is that really all? Is that really all there was to see here? You have to go down this big, long platforming sequence for that? Okay, I suppose I can't expect a reward every time, but... Okay, thanks, little lip of the ledge there. Really helped me out. Really helped me make that jump. I get it. Obstacles aren't supposed to help me, but still, you know, they could at least try. They could at least put some effort in to help me out. Okay, I'm at 1 hour of recording, so I think I'll go do... Oh, we got a bunch of rosaries. That was the point. Okay. I was gonna say, I totally forgot because it was so unremarkable. I'm so used to receiving money in the fistfuls back in Hollow Knight that I was like, sure, yeah, that's money. Awesome. What about the actual reward for this, you know? Okay, that is not... It's not the halfway home. Right, I meant to go back to the halfway home in Greymoor. Okay, maybe I won't be doing the other optional thing I'm thinking of just yet. I think I'll save that for next time as well. Let's head to the halfway home, let's do this last quest, and then I think we'll be done with the video. I know I did go on for longer in the last video, but again, I have somewhere to be in not too long, so I want to make this quick. And I have to drink some water real quick. And bounce! Bounce out of the thing. So if you don't remember, halfway home is the little area inside of Greymore where that one guy gives you a little brew you can drink to refill your health. It's not the flea brew. It's just like a full restore drink that you can buy from him directly. Right here, this is where it is. Oh, hi. I think you're new here, right? Hi, sister. I've sat here all bent and bedraggled, but you look fresh as the day you was hatched. How do you fare so well in these drenched and dangerous lands? Maybe you've got a secret you could share? So many NPCs in this game describe the land of Farloom in that way. Through these dense and dangerous lands, it's always some variation of that, and usually a word starting with the letter D. Quite interesting. None that would offer easy aid, good bug. Whatever luck or savvy brought you this far, may it continue on your journey. My sore shell was ceased tormenting me once I reached the citadel. It sung all that ails... It's sung that all ails are healed just as soon as we step beyond the grand gate. I'm sure they're not lying to you. Not at all. Barkeep, I have seen your request on the Belltown's wish wall. What assistance are you seeking? Ah, perfect. You're the able sort that'll make short work of the task. The problem is those blasted crawls atop here. My roof is fast becoming their cozy nest. Now they've grown so bold, they're starting to attack pilgrims as they pass. Would you simply have me slay them? Your sturdy shell seems more than up to the task. If only it were so simple. Kill the ones above and more just keep coming. It's the warmth of this home, you see, draws them right in. I'm looking for a long-term solution, a scarecraw. I'll build the biggest there's ever been, so fearsome it'll keep those crawls away for good. All I need is some rag pelt from the crawl bugs themselves. Hunt them down, collect their pelts, and bring me back a heap of this stuff. I'll do the rest. Okay, I suppose I can make room for one last grind session. Does it say which exact bugs? Hunt crawl bugs. Okay, it's just all of them. Neat. I think the larger ones drop more, but you can also target the smaller ones. The ones up here do fight you. Have we fought these guys before up here? I'm not really sure. I can't remember. Can't remember my first adventures through Greymore that easily. Okay, there's one, thankfully. We've already gotten a start on it. How many do I need? I'm sure it's something insane. Have to scroll all the way to the screen. 25! 25 of them. Oh my god. Why? Yay, fetch quests! I love Hollow Knight Silksong and its fetch quests! Mind you, we've already been through the song and dance where we killed the crawbugs before, and we couldn't access this side quest until we freed Bellheart. So now we are having to go back to an area we have already completed, fighting enemies we've already fought, just to get items. Just to get 25 items. I hate it, man. This is one of the worst additions in Hollow Knight Silksong, if you ask me. I don't understand why they chose to do this. I don't understand why they thought this was a good idea. I guess everyone else was so enamored by how great the game is otherwise they didn't really care, but I don't know. This just really bothers me. The fetch quests in the early game. Whatever. Let's just do it. Problem is, like, I've nothing to talk about, really, as I do so. I may as well just... I don't think there's anything over here I haven't seen or done yet, so... I guess I may as well just pause recording and skip ahead until I'm done. Like, genuinely, I have nothing to say about this quest because it's, you know, it's not very interesting. And it's not like I'm going to discover anything new in the process because I've already been all throughout the eastern half of Greymore. I've already solved the issue over here. I've already fought the little enemy gauntlet inside the crawbug's home. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you all in a second. Wanted to show on camera real quick. Eventually. Come on, come back down here. Come back down here. Can you please? There we go. Killing one of the larger crawbugs gives you 3 rag pelts, which definitely helps to speed up the process. Well, here's something new. In this little corner over here that you can get by bouncing off the balloons just over there, there's an item I didn't get. The frayed rosary string. Okay. And thought I should mention, because I just killed one off camera, let's scroll over to the Hunter's Journal, showing... No, not you guys. Go down to where the craws are. Yes, these guys drop 5 ragged pelts, or rag pelts, whatever they're called, as I have just discovered. I meant to resume recording once I got the last one, but I forgot. I have all 25 of them now. Let's go turn them in. This man will be overjoyed to hear the good news. I said that very strangely, but I've said a lot of things very strangely today, so, you know, what's new? There's nothing new about me. New year, new me. No, you mean older you. There's nothing new about you. Anyone remember that David Lopez vine? Growing up is realizing that a lot of his videos weren't actually that funny. There's a couple that are really good. That one where he's like, I'm done hurting people, throws a gun and hits someone in the head and shoots someone else, like, starting tomorrow. It was great. That's probably his funniest ever, in my opinion, but aside from that, you know, I enjoyed them when I was younger, not so much anymore. Anyway. Welcome back, traveler. How'd you get along with collecting the rag pelt from those mangy crawbugs? They're squawking and crowing up there, starting to wear mightily on my patrons. I got it. Here is the rag pelt, sir. I hope the amount is sufficient for your work. Aye, this should be enough. Once I find a quiet moment, I'll get straight to building that mighty scarecrow. With a little luck, my roof should be clear of those pests when next you pass by. Thank you kindly, traveler. And after you do that, he actually does build the scarecrow, and there's no cross to fight up there anymore, which is a really cool detail. I like the detail, and I like the fact that there is, like, the scarecrow he builds. I just don't like actually doing the quest. That's my biggest problem with the quest. As payment goes, I got something I think you make good use of. A spare craft already? I've been holding on to it for someone else, but they've been gone long enough now. Well, no, they won't be returning. Wow. Thank you, sir. This is a worthy trade for my work. My tools shall attain an even sharper edge. I did not expect to get 2 crafting kits in one video. We're already, like, halfway progressed on the freaking tool upgrades. That's crazy. I don't think you get all of them that quickly either. I think we're gonna have to wait a while for any more of them. Okay. These are our 2 currently held side quests. I suppose we can end the video in here. Nah, I like ending the video in Bellheart. Let's head back to Bellheart real quick. Or I can end it by the flea caravan. I think that would be cool. We can see if anything has progressed over here. I haven't found or rescued any fleas this episode, so I don't think much will have, but, you know, I think there's one little detail related to the flea caravan I want to be on the lookout for. So, let's take a stop at their place for the end of the video. You know? I don't know. Hey guys, what's up? I almost attacked that flea. I'm very glad I was able to restrain myself at the last second. I keep forgetting the flea caravan has its own theme. We will camp here in these grey lands until more fleas find their way to the caravan. Please lend your aid to any of our fellows you find lost on the roads. I'm wanderer at this land. Something heavy hangs above, like shadow. I hope the little fleas have not much danger here. I think we've already heard that before. Let's refill our flea brew while we're here, and then we shall sit on the bench and end the episode. Okay, the detail I was looking for hasn't shown up. That is okay. Next time on Hollow Knight Silksong, we do have a lot more optional content to take care of. I did not get around to everything. We have this weird guy up here we'll have to check out at some point. We have this lower area, which is unlocked by a simple key we can manage to buy in not too long from this merchant. There's something extra back here that we should now be able to access. And then there's also upper areas of Greymoor we should now be able to access with the wall jump. Almost said double jump. It is not a double jump. So we'll get around to all of that next time. Let me mark these places so I don't forget them. Something there, something there. Oh man, I have a lot of options. Yeah, with wall jump, the game is really opened up. There's a lot of places we can go now. It is no longer the linear experience it used to be. There's also this. Man, we have a lot. We have a lot to check out. I think we should be able to get up here as well. Or maybe up here? No, actually, I think up here's for later. Oh, yes, and we can go inside these doors. Oh, I gotta get to that. Okay, so yeah, here's another reason to return back to the beginning. We gotta get inside here. All right, so hopefully I'll find time for all of that crap in the next episode, because yeah, that is a lot. I'll have to pick and choose which ones I want to see. Anyway, we'll get on to that next time. Thank you all for watching if you did, and as always, I will see you all in the future.